All right, hey South Texas, hope your day is going well. It is absolutely beautiful out there, and I say that even though it's kind of gloomy outside because we've got a little bit of rain finally on the, actually popped up our lower third there. Let me go ahead and knock that off. Sorry, guys. Medium is, mold is at a medium level, but we also have a little bit of rain out there. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that again. We are in great shape because we have a little bit of rain out there, and we've been in much need of it. So mold coming in at a medium level for today. Not too much of an issue there, but obviously there has been a little bit of a spike as far as the allergens are concerned. And then we have a lot of blue sky in some areas while other spots are seeing a lot of cloud cover. Sorry guys, I was organizing a few things here behind the scenes. We had the speaker turned up in here and I wanted to make sure it's turned down so y'all weren't hearing any feedback. So a lot of cloud cover out there out towards the airport while other spots are seeing blue sky. Northwest San Antonio seeing that. Calaveras Lake seeing it as well. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Not everybody's seeing rain out there, so not everyone is so lucky, but some spots are lucky enough to see it. It's been a while since we've seen some even moderate showers on radar. And you can see that closer towards Gonzales, stretching down towards Nixon and near Seguin. It's nice to see a little bit of rain to kind of help out a little bit there with the drought situations. So I see a lot of people commenting, where's the cold weather? What time will the rain arrive? Someone saying it's beautiful in Corpus. So here's what we have. Not expecting rain for everybody today. If you see rain, consider yourself lucky. It's only a 20% chance, and future clouds and radar shows the timing of this rainfall. Notice by 4 p.m., a little bit of shower activity off to our north, closer on towards Williamson County and the Travis County line, near Round Rock and Georgetown, Texas. That's also going to be near Johnson City in northern Blanco County. And this shower activity is going to dip down to the south as we head throughout tonight. Notice, by the way, 4 p.m., 70s and 80s across our region. This shower activity is associated with a cold front that will move through. And notice not everyone sees rain. See, by 8:30 p.m., it'll be passing through San Antonio, and San Antonio may just barely miss out on it. Now, we did have a brief shower here earlier on this morning in the medical center region of San Antonio, so on the northwest side, but again, not everyone's seen rain. We continue our way throughout tonight. The front passes to the south. It allows temperatures to drop down to the 50s for Monday morning. And then we see that moisture and temperatures rise back up again as we have a warm afternoon there for Monday. Temperatures going to be in the 70s for highs, lots of sunshine. And then we see moisture really make a comeback by the time we head into Tuesday. And yes, there's going to be a 10 to 20% chance for rain on Tuesday, and then another 10% chance for rain on Wednesday. Now, you may be saying, Andrew, that's a lot of rain chances, but they're not very high. So not everyone's going to see rain, and I think that over the next 4 to 5 days, a majority of our region is not going to see a drop of rain. But there are better rain chances in the 7-day forecast, and you can tell that just by looking at this map right here. The rainfall forecast over the next 7 days showing that areas along I-35 and east of I-35 could pick up anywhere from 1/2 inch to maybe even up to 1.5 inches if you're closer towards Houston, Victoria, maybe even Cuero could get that lucky. But if you're west of I-35, for the most part, some spots of the hill country could see 1/2 inch to 1 inch. But for the most part, west of I-35, when you get closer to Del Rio, we're talking less than 1/2 inch of rain. So when does that rain fall if it's not going to be the next few days here? Friday through Saturday. Right now, we have the rain chances fairly low. The only reason behind that is there's still a little bit of uncertainty in the forecast. We can't guarantee that rain's going to occur. But those rain chances may get bumped up as there's more certainty in the forecast for Friday through Saturday. So if you're traveling next weekend, know you may encounter some rainfall. It's good though. We need the rain. Remember, drought's been so bad. If you need the forecast for Thursday, Thanksgiving, there it is on the screen, dry. Partly cloudy sky, temperatures rising to the 70s for highs. Not going to be too bad of a day by any means, but temperatures well above average. They should be in around 70 degrees for the high and upper 40s for the lows this time of year. Now that rain is very welcome because remember we've been dealing with such bad drought all across our region, exceptional drought in Uvalde stretching into Medina County down through Zavala. We need the rainfall, and we can only hope that we get enough to kind of push back the drought a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to really put a huge dent in the drought situation. We need rain bad because in the month of November so far for San Antonio, we have only had a trace. We've had no measurable rainfall for the month of November. We had less than a quarter in October, and that just lets you know the trend of the drier weather that we've been dealing with this year is expected to really, you know, at least continue for now, but hopefully by the end of the week we can see this break up a little bit. So I see Patricia asking, what about down in the Gulf near New Orleans? No issues right now in the tropics for there. We're going to talk about the tropics here in just a second, so we'll see that in just a second, Patricia. Any rain in Three Rivers. Lisa, not looking too lucky as of right now, but there are going to be some spotty showers that could move through that region later today. Here's the thing. If you do get rain today, it's going to be very short-lived. You can almost bat your eyes and miss it. Our shower that we had here at the medical center this morning, it lasted about 2 minutes. It was real quick. Now, I would say 2 to 5 minutes. I don't know about 2 minutes. But it put down enough water to get the ground real wet. So that's the good news. You know, it was a little bit of a soaking rain, but not a real good, you know, deep soaking rain that we need. So it was just long enough to really make the ground wet, and, you know, could cause some issues on the roadways out there. So remember, drive safely if you do encounter one of these showers. The aquifer has bumped up about 1/10 of a foot. With the rain that we do have in the forecast, I'd imagine it would improve more. Let's hope that continues. Remember, 660 is where we got to get to for the Stage 1 watering rules to be lifted, and right now they're still in place. Average temperature this time of year, again, upper 40s. Average high is the right around 70 degrees, and you see the only time we get to average this next week, Saturday. That's the real deal cold front. We have a couple over this next week. We got a cold front tonight. We got a cold front into Tuesday night. You see the lows there, Wednesday dropping back down to the 50s. And then we got another cold front coming in Saturday, and that one's the real deal, where we have temperatures only rising to the upper 60s for highs. So continuing through the timeline here, guys, here's a look at the temperature outlook from day 8 through day 14. It does look like below average temperatures could be possible, at least average to below average. So the last day of the 7-day forecast shows 68 degrees. That's just below average. It looks like we're going to be hanging out around that average temperature from that day into the 8 to 14 day outlook, which is good, and also, you know, maybe around average rainfall. Around average to maybe just below average. Of course, average this time of year isn't that much. We only get about 2 inches of rain, you know, less than 3 inches of rainfall in San Antonio for the month of November. So when we're expecting average, it isn't enough to really push back the drought, but it does stop us from going too deep into the drought. So we do like that. At least a little bit of rain helps. A little bit of rain is better than nothing. So, saw the question about what's going on down near New Orleans. If there was any disturbance down there, the answer is no. It's pretty quiet in the Gulf right now. We do have something in the southeast Bahamas, and I believe that's the Turks and Caicos area. There's a low chance for tropical development that's expected to move towards Bermuda the next 5 days. We're going to watch it closely, but it's not going to impact us here in the United States. It's likely going to stay out to sea. So we'll keep you updated on that, but that's all that's going on in the tropics now. Of course, if we did get it as a named system, the next name on the list for the Greek alphabet would be Kappa. It's been a historic season. We've broken a lot of records, and that would just add to it. Let's just hope that if we do get any more named storms, they stay out to sea and don't make landfall anywhere. So here's your Lone Star 3-day forecast. You'll notice temperature is going to be a little bit cool for some spots, while others not too bad. Lubbock staying pretty cool, 50s and 60s the next 3 days. Amarillo, much of the same, 40s to 50s to 60s. And then you see some spots like Corpus Christi staying in the 70s to 80s, similar to what we'll have here, as well as Austin. And then down towards Waco may have a little bit of cool days too. So notice a little bit of rain on there. So if you're traveling for family, there's a look at that forecast. Remember to practice social distancing, and please stay safe this holiday season. With all the coronavirus and things going on, we just want to make sure everyone stays safe. Here's your Texas State Park forecast. If you do plan to head out, do some hiking tomorrow, remember this is the forecast for tomorrow, not today, and it does look good. You know, we start off with a lot of cloud cover, but for the afternoon, partly cloudy skies, 60s and 70s. Beautiful weather to take a hike anywhere, but especially, I bet Lost Maples looks beautiful right now out there in the hill country, and Garner State Park and Guadalupe, the Guadalupe River State Park. All of them are just stunning parks, and I hope you can get out and enjoy them. So guys, I'm going to leave you with the 7-day forecast so y'all can check it out again before I sign off of here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you can get a little bit of shower activity wherever you are, but I hope it doesn't hinder any plans you may have. I hope it's just enough to kind of help out your yard a little bit and hopefully push back this drought more, and more. We would like to see that. Have a wonderful day, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at Ken's 5.